So you love hunting for deals at Burlington, and you're thinking about their credit card, but you're a little worried your credit score might not be high enough. If you've looked online, you've probably noticed there isn't one clear answer. We're going to cut through all that confusion and give you the real, data-backed credit score range that gets most people approved, so you'll know exactly where you stand. First things first. Burlington and the bank that issues their card, 𝐔𝐒𝐄𝐅𝐔𝐋 Capital Bank, don't actually list an official minimum credit score you need to be approved. That's the main reason it's so tough to find a straight answer online. But just because they don't publish a number, it doesn't mean we can't figure it out. By looking at data from thousands of real people who've been approved, we can get a much clearer picture. The general rule of thumb is that you'll need at least fair credit. But what does that actually mean for your score? Alright, let's talk numbers. Based on user-reported data, having a credit score of 640 or higher puts you in a strong position to get approved for the Burlington credit card. But here's where it gets really interesting. Recent data from Credit Karma shows that the average credit score for members who actually get approved is right around 637, and the most common score for an approval is a little higher at 645. So, if your score is anywhere in that 635 to 645 range, you're in the sweet spot and have a very competitive chance of getting the card. Now, it's important to remember that your credit score isn't the only thing 𝐔𝐒𝐄𝐅𝐔𝐋 Bank looks at when you apply. They're also going to consider a few other key things. First, they'll look at your income versus your existing debt. They just want to make sure you have a steady income and can comfortably handle another monthly payment. Another big factor is recent credit inquiries. If you've applied for a bunch of different credit cards in a short period, it can look like a red flag to lenders. So it's usually a good idea to space out your applications. So how can you figure out if you'll be approved without actually applying and getting a hard inquiry that could ding your credit score? This is the best part. Burlington offers a pre-qualification tool right on its website. You can enter your basic info and they'll do what's called a soft inquiry to check your eligibility. A soft inquiry does not affect your credit score at all. It's the safest and easiest way to see where you stand without any risk. And if you find out your score is a little lower than you'd like, don't worry. Focus on paying all your bills on time and try to keep your credit card balances as low as possible to help give it a boost. Before you apply, check your real credit score, the exact score lenders use, and review your full credit report for errors that could be holding you back. The best part? You can access all of this almost free for 7 days. Use the link in the description to get started and see exactly where you stand today, right now, with no risk. Getting the Burlington credit card is definitely within reach, especially if your score is in that fair credit range. The best thing you can do is check your score, use the risk-free pre-qualification tool, and you'll have a clear idea of your chances in just a few minutes.